hands out of here. If my wife dies, you answer for it. You!
Come on, you.
It's all right. I'll see him.
I'm sorry, Chief. I tried to stop him, but he barged right past me.
It's all right.
You sure you're going to be okay alone with him?
Yes. How is Terry?
What the hell do you care?
I care very much.
You're afraid you lose your number one patsy? You have no one to railroad into prison? Is that what you're afraid of?
I'm not railroading anyone. I am trying to prevent further murder.
I got an idea. Why don't you just frame her? Frame her. Plant some evidence on her somewhere. You're bound determined to destroy her anyway. At least spare her the psychological torture.
Do you think I would question her if I didn't know that she knows something about the murders?
Oh, that justifies killing her?
What are you talking about?
Look, Terry may not have meant to take the sleeping pill. She may not have meant to turn on the gas, but the fact that she did was no accident. You drove her to it!
I was doing my job.
Yeah, Buzz Stryker's now doing his job. Trying to keep her alive. Look, I know Terry better than anyone. She's sensitive, she's high-strung, she's very vulnerable. She is capable of emotional depths most people don't even understand.
What else is she capable of, Kevin?
If you mean murder, you're way out of line, Anna Devane!
Well, I would certainly like to take your word for it, but I can't. Yes, come in.
General Hospital just called. They need him back right away.
What is it, Terry?
They didn't say.
I'm warning you. You stay away from my wife.
Oh, what? Chief Devane.
Anna, it's me.
Yes, Philomena, what is it?
Oh, I'm afraid something is wrong.
Robin?
No, my cousin, Mariangela. She's taken a turn for the worse.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, Anna, I must go to her immediately.
Of course.
I'll be back as soon as I can, as I say.
Did you arrange for a babysitter to pick up Robin? Because apparently the stupid furnace is broken down again, so all classes are cancelled.
Yes, don't worry. I arranged everything. Robin will be in your office in 1 hour. Is that convenient for you, Anna?
Yep, it'll have to be.
Well, maybe you can ask one of the godfathers to look after Robin. Maybe Frisco is free.
No, I can't ask Frisco. He's missed too many hours at the academy. I'm not going to ask Frisco to fight my battles for me anymore.
Anna Devane happens to be a very competent policewoman, and she's also one of the finest people that I know.
She is a megalomaniac. The woman would run over her grandmother to get what she wants.
Sir, you are full of it.
Well, you are protecting her because she's your boss.
She is my friend.
Well, then, why don't you just take your blinders off and take a good look at your friend and see her for what she is? She is a cold, ruthless, power-hungry... Well, I won't use the word in front of a lady, but it rhymes with rich.
You know something, Mr. Holmes? If you weren't so tubby, I'd pick you up by your ear and throw you out of this town. You know that?
Oh, really?
That's exactly what I do.
Oh,
you get a lot of nerve saying
Excuse me.
Ted, what's all the yelling about? I never heard such a racket. Stop this nonsense this instant. My granddaughter lies unconscious in the hospital, and you two are carrying on like fishwives.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Holmes, we'll continue this discussion another time, all right?
Indeed we shall.
Frisco, let's go. You'll be late. Put on your coat, Ted, and help me out to the car.
We're going to the hospital?
Well, where else? Teresa needs me. Oh, I pray that doctors will have better news of my darling. Hurry up, get your coat.
Oh, Rick, Felicia and Bobby asked after Frisco.
No, I'm afraid you just missed her.
Oh, well, did you go home?
I think she's on her way to Anna Devane's office.
All right, thanks.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing here? I was on your way to the office.
No, I came to see Monica.
Oh, could you spare a few moments with a friend?
Who, you?
No, Anna.
Why, what's wrong?
Well, she's going through a lot of pressure right now, and I think you'd be the best one to talk to her. I think you'd know what she's going through.
Well, she does have one of the loneliest jobs in the world.
So could you lend her your shoulder?
Yeah, of course I will. I'll go see Anna as soon as I finish with Mom, all right?
All right, thanks.
I think we've had enough classroom work for a while. Most of us have, anyway. So I'm going to send you out in the field today.
Right. What's the drill, Sergeant?
Each team is going to hook up with a veteran police officer on patrol. You're going to work with this officer, listen to him, you take orders from him, and you learn something. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Of course, I know that this kind of routine work might be a trifle boring for our celebrity heroes in the group, but I'm sure you'll try to muddle through, right, Mr. Jones?
What do you want you to do?
What's that, Wells?
I was just telling Cadet Jones I can hardly wait to find out who we're assigned to, Sergeant. So,
I'll bet. All right, class, attention. Here's your assignment for today. If you have any questions, you can... Wells, you can ask them now.
we're to report to Patrolman Ed Brown at noon.
Where?
The Bean Sprout restaurant, do you know it?
Here.
Yes, by General Hospital, I know it.
Jones, I'm sorry I wasn't able to team you and your partner up with Chief Devane today. Oddly enough, she didn't ask for you. You must be slipping. All right, listen up, everybody. I'm going to let you go early today.
All right.
But not on your own time. I want every team out there patrolling the streets now.
Before we meet with the officers, sir?
Yeah, do you think you can handle that with the hotshot today?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, I want you to keep your eyes open. And I want a written report on your observation on my desk first thing tomorrow morning. Is that understood? Don't go looking for any trouble. This is just routine cop work. I don't want you arresting any murderers or busting up any drug rings. You think you can restrain yourself, Mr. Jones?
I'll do my best, Sarge, as always.
Just leave the super cop at home, okay? I want you getting hurt. You might hurt somebody else. And worst of all, you might have to put somebody in the hospital, an innocent bystander.
Volunteer, Ben Miller.
How, sir?
Kevin, I'm so glad you're here.
Why? What happened?
Maybe you can find out for us.
What do you mean?
They've taken Teresa away.
What?
Yeah, they wheeled her out of here on a gurney a little while ago, and Terry was doing all right, but they wouldn't tell us where they were taking her.
Why would they take her out of intensive care? If she's well enough to go to a regular room, why couldn't we speak to her?
I don't know. I'm going to find out why not, though. Who was with her?
Let's see, there was Tony, Patrick, and Dr. Stryker.
I don't understand this. They would never move her in the condition that she was in. Unless they needed some kind of a special piece of equipment that they couldn't take to her.
That could mean Teresa's worst, couldn't it? Oh, there they are.
What's going on?
Not now, Kevin.
Wait here. I'll find out what happened, all right? Look, I want to know what the hell's going on with my wife.
Cool it, Kevin.
Then where have you taken her? What's with all the secrecy?
What secrecy?
Look, they said you were acting mysteriously. Now, what is this?
Now, listen, Kevin, we had a patient to tend to. We didn't have time to stop and chat, all right? Now, Bus told them that she was coming along fine.
Meaning what? Now I want to know what's going on here.
We had to perform a CAT scan.
Oh, dear. Why?
To check for brain damage. The results were negative. So were the ones on the EEG. And my neurological examination didn't turn up any abnormalities either.
She's going to be all right.
I can't be absolutely sure until she regains consciousness, but the indications are good.
When do you think she'll wake up?
It's hard to tell. Soon, I hope. Even with the test coming in negative, I'm not going to feel better until she wakes up. I can talk to her and be certain she's all right.
You and me both, honey.
Is that what I think it is?
Cop on the take.
That man was paying him off.
Looked that way to me.
Oh, man, I've heard of crooked cops, but I never thought I'd run into one. What are we going to do?
I don't know. It's gonna make a hell of a report to Lewis, though. Maybe he'll give me a passing grade on one of my papers.
Hey, I'm serious. Don't you think we should tell somebody about this?
No. No, not now.
first thing we do is get over to that restaurant and meet that Officer Ed Brown. We don't want to be late for that and have him go in and tell Lewis. After that, we'll go to Anna.
Hi.
Your life is all right.
Hey. You look like you've been pulled through a ringer. What's the problem? Hey. Easy. Would you like the candy bar?
No, don't want to
Come on.
John.
Sit down.
It's just getting too much for me.
I don't believe it. Lewis sends us on a simple patrol, and we see a cop on the take.
Question is, what do we...
What do you mean, what do we do about it? We go to Anna as soon as we're done patrolling with Officer Ed Brown.
And bypass Sergeant Lewis?
What do you mean?
He's our dispatching officer on this assignment, okay? That makes him our commanding officer. Now, the manual says you always have to report back to your CO.
Good point.
Besides, if we go over his head to the chief, he'll never forgive either one of us.
Well, partner, I guess I have to agree with you. I mean, we don't want to alienate ourselves from the Port Charles Police Department before we're even part of it. Now, going directly to Anna Devane, that'd be a mistake. Probably underhanded, that's what they consider it.
So we're going straight to Sergeant Lewis, right?
I think so. At least Lewis is an honest cop.
Is there any other kind? Now, what are you rookies doing eating anyway? We were supposed to meet here, not have lunch. And I prefer a fancier place. How's the floating rib sound? My treat, okay? Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Officer Ed Brown.